Hello everyone, my name is Edward Shooter, and today we'll take a look at a mixed design between kAN Gaming's robot arm and Moonbo's speed mining truck. As you can see, it looks like a combination of a bulldozer and an excavator, with angled drills and an extendable long arm, which is ideal for all sorts of mining operations. Then we'll take a look at the wiring, which is fairly simple and basic. Connect the engine here and there, you'll get the idea. But I'll show you how to build one at the end of the video. This vehicle also uses back-wheel drive system and steering for a final control. Here's the controller setting, which I'll explain in detail later. Now let me give a special thank to Barcat, that is the driver, and Anbas at the back for preparing and recording this video. This car has a small turning radius fitted for tight corners and suspensions at the front to dampen the bumpy terrain. It doesn't drive very fast though, nor can it carry heavy cargoes, which are the two main disadvantages. The drill heads can be lifted as seen to prevent constant scratching on the ground. The two headlights also provide sufficient lighting for the nighttime operations, which is very helpful on saving daylight. While extended, the drill arm can finish up fallen rocks that are normally hard to reach by the front drills. It can also be extended to mine vertically. This method of mining will keep the base sticking to the ground and stop it from sliding across the map. I guess the rock fights back at you, eh? Oh, as a side note, Barcat usually do all the looting and exploring, while Anbas and I do the drilling, so he doesn't practice much with this car, and that's why he sometimes misses some of those rocks. But he's still doing a fine job, proving that this car is really easy to handle. And don't worry about the haybot, I'll take care of it. And third time's the charm. You can also break the fallen rocks by just driving over them. As simple as that.
Now this is where it gets absolutely crazy, guys. Let's watch and see what happens here. This is probably some of the fastest mining I've ever been capable of doing in Scrap Mechanics Survival, guys. This is absolutely insane. And look, just look at all these rocks down here. They're just getting jumbled up. And you can just look, all of the unrefined ores are just starting to pop out. Absolutely insane. So all we have to do now is just back up and attack the whole rock again.
You can also kind of use the arm to grab the rocks closer to the car, which is probably the thing I like most about this design, because it's so convenient. So that's enough drilling. Let's move on to building the car. This car is a bit expensive to build, as you need to collect all the materials shown here. Choose one heavy and one lightweight block. Take out the stone block and build a 7x15 platform. Remove a 3x2 area, followed by another 2x10 area. There should be 3 blocks at the end. Now place a bearing at the third block, 10 blocks of wood, another bearing, then 11 blocks of wood. If you have suspensions, you may replace this part. Now place a bearing on the side, and build a platform that looks like the letter C. Now place 3 more wood blocks, and attach a bearing. Next, add more weight to the car by building an 8x3 platform. Drop the lift, then build an 8x2 platform on the other side. Remove these 2 blocks to prevent suspension glitch. Next, extend 3 blocks outwards from each side. Remove this block here and place a bearing. Extend 2 blocks, followed by 2 blocks and 6 blocks on this side. It should look something like this. Attach 3 more bearings, and then 2 at the back. Next, extend 3 blocks outward on each side, then 2 blocks downwards. Attach 2 more bearings. Go back to the front and attach 2 suspensions, 1 block each, then a bearing each. Notice that the rear legs are 1 block shorter than the front. Now you may place a driver seat on the left, a switch, a controller, and an engine on the right. Line up one block to fit the light, and another light facing forward. Set both to maximum. Now connect the seat to the switch, switch to controller, switch to engine, switch to the steering, and then power the rear wheels. Now you can power up the drills, but in creative mode I have limited connections. Next, hook up the bearings to the controller in this order. Make sure that blue should always rotate up and forward. Next, you can attach the wheels. I'm not gonna paint the bearings since I'm not kAN gaming. And then upgrade the drills in this order. Now comes the controller settings. Follow the instructions on screen carefully. I spent over 3 hours tweaking the angles, so it should all be good. For the last two, hold shift and drag to get the extra 5 degrees. Now it's all completed. Remove the leaves to test the arm and steering. Adjust the suspensions and engine settings according to your need. Now you can give it a go. The extra weight you added at the bottom should prevent it from flipping over. Just like that. Well, that is unless you get a suspension glitch. You can always fix it by increasing the setting. So that's how you build it. See you guys in the next year.